What's up, everybody, and welcome to today's episode. We are talking about the one and only good film about skateboarding. That's right, it's Jonah Hill's mid90s. I'm Jeremy Miller.
Tommy Lagan.
Jeremy Miller.
Dallas Terrell.
Dallas Terrell.
And this is Flix and Six. What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping by on the show today. We're talking about a movie that is very close to our hearts. It is Jonah Hill's mid90s. Who wants to go first on their minute? Tommy, you're up, dude.
I'm up.
I'm going to get a minute on the clock. Here we go.
I knew I was going first.
You did?
I
Jumped
felt
right
it.
into it.
I
You
felt
felt
it. I felt it.
You're right, Tom.
And I was right. I was right.
Okay.
Full minute, right? Just a whole minute.
Here we go. Yeah, okay. Ready, Tom?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Tommy.
So I give this movie an A, and let me tell you why. It absolutely captured the culture of skateboarding and growing up as a teenager, learning how to skateboard, adapting to a new group of friends, and it was just beautifully done. It brought back so many memories for me and my childhood. I remember getting my first skateboard in '95. And so a lot of the shirts, the t-shirts, just the way they like had their clothes and everything was so accurate. And the most beautiful part of the movie for me was just literally just being reminded of all of these amazing memories growing up, and it beautifully done. It literally brought tears to my eyes.
That's a minute, Tom.
I loved it.
Tears.
Well done,
Cheers.
Tom. That was
Cheers
a good
for
minute,
Tom.
dude. You almost had it. You could have gone.
I had it.
You were at like 3 seconds over. I felt it, but you did great.
Oh, man.
I felt okay about going over those 3 seconds.
it had
Just
to.
to
It
finish
had
that
to. Tears.
sentence.
For the tears.
To say that.
For the tears.
People need to know there was tears.
People need
Dal,
to
you
know.
ready, dude?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna get a minute on the clock for you. I'm gonna count you down.
Okay.
And then start with your letter grade.
Letter
and
grade
Why
first.
you gave it that grade.
Okay, I can
Makes
do
sense.
that. I can do that.
Okay, here we go, Dal. 3,
All right.
2, 1. Dallas.
So I gave this movie an A- as much as I wanted to give it an A+. I wanted to leave some room for a better skateboard movie in the future. Anyways, okay. It was an A- because to me it was too short. I wanted a little bit more. Subjectively, I wanted more skateboarding, but that's what they have skateboard movies for. This wasn't a skateboard movie. It was a movie about skateboarding, which kind of like Tom said, not to reiterate all that stuff, but with the clothing, with the timepiece of the 90s, like the rebellious behavior, like fucking hating their parents and like everything about it, but really loving each other and your boys. Like, that just made it for me. Yeah. It made me want to skateboard. That's the best thing to me, is it made me want to skateboard. I love skateboarding. This movie makes you want to do what you love if it's skateboarding. That's all I got to say.
Well done, Dallas. With 5 seconds to spare. He's a natural, Tom.
God, nailed it, bro.
Nailed it.
Thanks, boys.
Well done. Okay, so I'm gonna get a minute on my clock here.
You time yourself? You
You
want to?
want to count me down, Tom? Do
Yeah,
the
let me
honors.
count you down.
Do the honors, bro. Here we go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So I give this movie an A+ because to me it was literally perfect. I love the 3-dimensional characters. We're talking about a band of kids that grew up skating, and obviously skateboarding is very near and dear to all of our hearts.
Very true.
And like my co-host said, I watched this movie and they got every single detail right, and all the way down to hanging up Thrasher magazine pictures on your wall, and your parents are fucking pissed about it.
Yeah.
But as a movie, I thought it was incredible technically. Shot in 16 millimeter on a 4:3 aspect ratio. It made you feel like you were watching a 90s movie.
True.
And then the context of everything was it was perfect, man. Perfect movie for me.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Whoa.
How much time did I have left?
You got
You
12
had
seconds
15.
still.
I had 15 left. I just didn't
Yeah.
want to, I got a lot to say. I didn't want to do it all in my minute.
Yeah.
So what do we got? We got an A-,
A-.
A+, and an A. So
Solid
around the
A.
horn, we got A's. So that means it's a hard recommend from us. Is that right?
Yeah, go
Hard
see
recommend.
95 for 95.
Oh, shit. There we
damn.
go. Dang.
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s, dude.
You know?
I gave it a straight hundo, but that's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
99, keep it in the 100 or the 90s.
Keep it in that. Yeah, 99, we'll say.
99,
Yeah,
okay.
keep it in the 90s.
Mid-90s.
So if
There
you
we
haven't
are.
seen mid-90s and you like skateboarding or you just love good movies, go fucking see this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're going to keep riffing on this thing for another 15 minutes or so. So stick around and listen to what we have to say about the rest of the movie. What's up, everybody? We're talking about mid-90s in case for some odd reason you skipped until 7 minutes into the video.
Stupid.
Yeah. I mean, we all know why we're here.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about mid-90s.
And
Okay, so
skateboarding.
I want to come out of the gate firing and just
Fire it.
I want to talk about probably the best element of this movie, which is the nostalgia. Okay,
Yeah.
I literally took a page worth of notes on just the nostalgia elements. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I want to kind of open with,
Hell yeah.
a synopsis of the plot. We're talking about Stevie, who's this little kid.
Sunburn.
Cute as fuck,
Sunburn.
dude.
Sunburn.
Dude,
God.
he's a great little kid, man.
Yeah.
I think he's Polish.
Is he Polish? Yeah, he's got to be. Sonny Suljic.
Armenian.
Armenian. It's some sort of Eastern European flavor.
Yeah.
Flavor.
Yeah, some kind of that flavor, I guess. But so we're talking about Sonny,
Yeah.
who's got a pretty dysfunctional home. He seeks refuge through skateboarding and a band of new friends. Whoosh, that's the premise.
Well
Okay.
said.
Right out of the gate,
Yeah.
I think we should inform the audience that we all grew up skateboarding.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We all, Tom started in 95. Dal started in the late 90s, but only, he's young. Dal's young, Don't
More of the 2000 era, but early 2000s, but still enough to say I started skating in the mid-90s.
Absolutely.
Don't fucking judge it.
Yeah, we're not gonna, and neither is the
man.
audience. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. I started skating as well, like 93 or 94. I was a early start, and one of the things that got me so into this movie, kind of like just right out of the gate, was. You see Stevie get fucking thrown into this wall, dude, and his brother's just beating the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I didn't have that growing up, but when he's like kind of starts hanging around the skate shop, right, and he's like looking at the T-shirts, even though he ain't gonna fucking buy one, he's just like there, like trying to kind of like get in, but he doesn't know how.
Just wants to be there, dude.
All that awkward, like
Yeah. He's just drawn to it. You know,
Yeah.
he's just gravitating towards that culture.
he sees
It's
the
just
kids
right.
like being rebellious and like saying fuck you to that guy, and he's like, oh man, I want to like.
Yeah.
I want to have friends, like,
I need to stand up for myself.
yeah.
Right.
And it was awesome. So immediately I'm hooked. I mean, actually, like, if we want to get real serious about when I got hooked, it was the
Trailer.
A24 logo.
With
Yeah.
skateboards.
Dude.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because the A24, like, the thing goes, whoosh, right?
Swipes through it.
It
Yeah.
swipes through, right?
And
But
they,
they had
Skate through
fuck
it.
shit, like fucking jump on a board and skate through. I was like, all right, dude, this is
Dude,
my kind of
sold.
movie. I'm in, right?
And then
Nailed
just cuts
it.
right to the fucking kid getting thrown in the wall.
Yeah, dude, brutal.
That was hard, you know?
No music for a little bit too. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Just in it.
yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to kind of throw a question out there to you guys. Do you guys remember your first board?
Oh yeah.
Dig deep, Dal.
I mean, I think the first board that stands out was a pink zero board.
With the zero logo on
Just
it?
black deck, and then it said zero in pink.
Oh,
and I was
sick.
like, dude, fucking chicks love pink. They're
They
going to
do.
love me for having a pink skateboard.
Yep.
And I threw it on my, I think it was an audio backpack with
Oh,
the
yeah.
straps.
Oh, yeah.
So you bring your skateboard to school.
Did it go horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Oh, yeah. I had one of those, dude. Oh, man. I remember when I got my first skate backpack. That changes your life.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Side note, I used to have a fucking rolly backpack, dude, up until 6th grade because it was bad for your back.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dad. I'm just kidding. He might see this actually. Now I think about that.
He's totally gonna watch this.
Damn,
dude. Jeff
yes.
Terrell's gonna check this out.
I love you, Dad.
Hey Jeff, dude, we all love you here at Flix
We
to
do.
6, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're American as fuck, and we're feeling it.
And my back's fine because of you.
Way to go,
There
Jeff.
it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Tom, what about you, dude? First board.
Well, growing up in Santa Cruz, and it's funny, Dallas is wearing the hat. Actually, at Bill's Wheels Skate Shop in Watsonville, I picked up a Santa Cruz deck with Crux trucks and speed wheels and like some off-brand kind of cheaper bearings, which I learned that that was a bad choice.
That's a
quickly,
bad move.
you know.
Yeah.
But I can't exactly remember the deck. I know it was green. Something
Green?
about
Okay.
it was green.
Green Santa Cruz deck. I mean, we're
Green
digging deep.
Santa
yeah.
Cruz deck.
Yeah.
It was a sick first board.
Fuck yeah.
You
Do we
know?
remember how wide they were? Does anybody remember how wide it was?
Oh god.
That was before you even knew that there was different sizes.
Yeah. Oh
No, I
yeah.
think-
no.
Like,
Totally.
what size do you ride, little kid? You're like,
Yeah.
all of them?
I think it was. I had like a 7.75. I went a little wider for the beginning.
Gotcha.
You know, and then I went like to like, a 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
then-
tiny.
Yeah,
I'm
And
remembering
then I
so
went-
much right now.
And then I went to an 8 like later on down
Yeah.
the road when I was like kind of like phasing out of skating. I just
Right.
wanted like a more
You want to
stable
cruise.
board,
Yeah,
you know,
you're trying
like
to cruise the streets.
just
Get you
wanna,
to
like-
and from.
I just
Yeah.
want to
Safe.
ollie, you know, and like
Yeah.
do
Manual.
basic
I-
shit.
Yeah.
My first board, dude. My first board is embarrassing.
Dude,
okay,
talk
I had
about it.
Stevie. The reason I ask is because Stevie finally gets his first board, and it's
Oh.
like this monumental part of the movie, right? Like his brother's got this fucking '80s board with a dinosaur on it, you know.
The
and he, like,
grind fucking
Yeah.
gives him all,
slides
yeah,
on
and
it.
he gives him all his Nintendo games for it, you know. And I'm like, okay, so my first board was like that. It was a Target board, right? And it had this like
Fuck.
It was like the Hobby Cat or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And it had like this cool cat, dude, with like sunglasses and shit. And I got made fun of so tough for this board, dude. Like
Sorry, bro.
brutal. Like Stevie did,
Just
right?
like Stevie.
And then I remember, dude, my neighbor, she offered to pay me to like rake leaves and shit.
Yeah.
And so, dude, like for like what felt like years, I just raked leaves, dude. And she was paying me by the bag, and she would like compress
shit.
the leaves so that I could
short
fit
you?
more in there, so she'd short me.
She tortured
Right?
you.
Dude.
And so I'm just raking, dude.
For a
and
Target
I had this,
board.
I had this. No, so I could get out of the Target board.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm putting money in this jar, dude, and then I finally saved up enough, dude. It took at least 5 months.
A complete back then in the mid-90s was about 120
bucks, yeah.
for like a good
For a good set.
for a good one.
So I took my shit. I went into a skate shop.
I'm so excited to hear what
yeah,
board it is.
I don't remember the skate shop, but I
Okay.
went and I bought a blind. Right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And I had Grind King trucks, right, with blue hardware. That was
Blue
like a
hardware.
big deal, right?
Yeah.
I had blank wheels, fucking Reds bearings.
Gotcha.
And it had camo grip tape,
Okay.
right? And I skated.
That's a little weird, but
I was into it though, dude.
Camo was cool back then.
It trended, you know. And I fucking skated that thing into the ground, dude. Like chip
Dude.
nose, chip tail, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It lasted
Oh, yeah.
forever. I left it in the rain, dude. Like,
waterlogged that thing.
oh, dude. Yeah, and I just beat the hell out of it, man. It was awesome. Yeah.
Great memories right there.
That's the first deck. Okay, I had a
You remember when you scratched it the first time and you were like, "Oh, I don't know."
I was pumped about it.
when
were?
you
Yes.
scratched it though, did you do it via the skate park or like a ledge or a trick, or was
Curb.
it with your fucking hands? Like,
No,
let's get some board
Oh.
slide marks on this thing.
No, I had a curb, dude.
Okay, cool.
I had a curb out front of my house.
It's okay to
and
be
it was
honest.
like that high. Right,
yeah.
and
That's high when
I
you
remember
first
I landed
started,
like I fucking got on like a 50-50 stall,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I can grind."
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though it was literally like you just kind of hop onto it and hop off, I was fucking pumped.
I didn't move, but I'm grinding.
Right, I felt like I was grinding, dude.
Fuck
I
yeah.
got that first scratch.
unorganically.
No, organically,
All right, cool.
and then I was like, and then I like wanted
want
to
more.
like, I wanted to like do it more, and I think I did a couple of those.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
you know,
just to really get it in there.
just to
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I think I was also mad because it just like, you know, it changes the way it looks, and I was like, it's just got one scratch on it. This is lame, you know.
They're gonna think it's an accident.
Yeah, or
They're going, well, you
something.
landed one board slide.
Yeah. Anyways, I do remember something like that though.
I've done it too, dude. That's why I brought
So
it up.
let's jump
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this. Let's
Some,
jump
like,
back into
screwdriver.
Some poser shit, you know.
Oh yeah, no, totally. We're all guilty.
screwdriver, dude.
Yeah, sure. So let's jump into the meat here. So, what were some of your guys' favorite elements of the movie?
I think, well, this is one of my favorite elements, but I also wanted to bring it up as we were talking, is the scene where you were just talking about your first 50-50 stall. Maybe make sure I'm close enough to this
You're good.
fucking thing. I'm good.
You're doing great.
All right, cool. I don't want to kiss it.
Yeah, don't kiss
Other
it.
people use it. You
Yeah,
know?
Kevin kissed it when he was here.
up,
See our
Kevin?
episode on Hold the Dark.
Anyways, the scene when he lands his not
The
when
first-
he lands
oh,
the
yeah.
first ollie,
Dude.
that's good too. But him trying it,
Yep.
dude.
Dude, I'm
When he
literally
tries to
thinking
ollie-
the exact same thing.
Yep.
That was the
I'm
scene.
literally thinking
on my
the
notes,
exact same thing.
On my notes, I wrote skating under the porch light.
Dude.
All night, dude.
The only space you have, like, this is going to fucking work.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing that bugged me is when we all learned how to ollie,
Yeah.
we didn't fall that much. I didn't fall that much.
I fell
Yeah.
a lot, dude.
Like, he would, like, try and then, like, eat shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you just don't move sometimes.
Yeah, you don't fall
know?
that much.
You don't totally wipe out
No.
every time you try to ollie.
No, that's true.
That's true.
But the effort and the message it put across,
Yeah.
Totally
100%.
accurate.
Got it.
Yeah.
Skating
Yeah.
under the porch light, dude.
And when you first learn how to ollie, it's like, what the fuck do you do?
Right.
You're like, okay, so there's no bindings. This thing's not, like, how the fuck do I make this thing come up in the air with me?
Yep.
And you jump and it doesn't move. And you jump and it doesn't move. And you're like, all right, cool. Like, how do I just make half of it move?
Dude,
You know what I mean?
I had,
And they killed it, dude.
I have
They
to
killed
throw
it.
myself under the bus here.
Oh my God, this is gonna be awesome.
From Thrasher magazine.
of course.
Tony Hawk's trick tips.
I bought like a skateboarding like how-to video, and I watched the shit out of that thing, and it like goes over like how to drop in, how to ollie, and it goes
Yep.
like not only how to ollie, but like 2 people teaching you how to ollie.
Oh,
and then
fuck,
it's like
man.
how to kickflip,
Yep.
how to shove it. And like, you know, pro skaters like just going over the basics of the move.
Was it
the
a
moves.
video or was
it was
it-
a video? It was
Okay,
a
sick.
VHS tape.
Gotcha.
Super mid-90s.
Was it Tony Hawk's trick tips?
I don't know. I
'Cause
don't
I'm a
think
little,
so.
I'm a little younger, and
I don't
that's
think
what
so.
I had.
That came
Yeah.
after. For me, I fucking.
It was How
I
to
didn't-
Skate. I think that's what it was called. It was just called How to Skate.
We'll
and then
Google
they
it
had
later,
like
dude.
Yeah,
they
we
had
should
like a
buy it.
1. They had like a
We should
1
buy it just
and
to
a
have
2.
it.
Okay.
And I remember getting so pissed off at these pro skaters because they just make it look so easy. They're
Yep.
like, and they're like kind of like, they're kind of like smoked out too, you know? They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're like
It's like
stoned.
Chad Muska.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
just,
dude.
they just
Fuck.
like pop up this like super gnarly ollie and they give
Full
you some
steez.
basic tips, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Like,
Dude, I fucking had it rough, yo. So I didn't get this video, Tom. So I would go on the internet, right? And back then we didn't have no fucking YouTube. We didn't have no internet like we have now.
Yeah, yeah.
Dial up.
So I'd go to like people would have like forums. You could go to their website, right? And then there were videos of them like doing tricks.
Yeah.
And I would download that video. It would take like 6 hours, right, for like a 3-hour clip, because we're talking about dial-up internet, right?
Yeah.
But the clip of the video was 3 hours of them skating?
It was like 30 seconds, right? So it'd be like
What?
ollie, right? And so it'd be like a dude ollieing. And I would watch it in slow motion. I would drag the play cursor
To see.
and watch like their feet.
Right.
You know, and
That
then I'm
helps,
like,
though.
And
The
it
dragging,
helps, yeah.
yeah.
But it's like
Slow-mo.
fuck, dude. And we just figured it out.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
like
awesome.
that.
But I love like that element of the movie. They nailed it, dude. Nailed it. But so we could talk about skateboarding until fucking next Sunday.
Yeah,
And
don't
it's
feel
super
free
fun
to
to
cut
talk
us off,
about.
dude,
We don't-
because I'll just fucking keep yelling.
Yeah,
me
well,
skateboarding.
Me too.
We
But-
don't do this very often either,
It's
though.
true.
You know,
It's
so
true.
it's fun.
Yeah, no, but I want to
But
dive
for our
into
viewers,
Let's talk about the elements of the film that kind of that were behind the skating, right? So I know what we wanted to talk about a lot was Stevie's brother.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck that kid.
Because so Stevie's mom, you can tell that she's, you know, a single mom. She's doing her fucking best, you know, but she's got some flaws, you know. She's like, you know, selling herself for sex and
Are you serious?
yeah.
Did I miss that?
Okay, so
Hold
it's-
on.
It's kind of
Oh.
really subtle.
On the couch with the
So-
sex sounds?
The brother tells Stevie like,
that's
you know, like mom ain't who you think she is, you know. And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what are you
yeah.
talking about? He's like, when I was younger, when you
Things
were a
were
lot
different.
younger, things were different, right?
Yeah.
But there's one scene where a dude like leaves her room and like zips up his pants, you know, and he ain't no boyfriend, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
So maybe she's not anymore during the time of
maybe
this movie,
she's
but
just super promiscuous. I mean, I don't know.
That could
if
be
she's
too.
selling
I
herself
don't know
for
if
that.
she's selling,
You know?
but it didn't.
Yeah.
It looked like
She's
in
just-
cinema, right? The like hint of like we got a hooker situation is like
That's
random
it.
stranger coming out,
Zip
zipping the
it.
fly, like hey kid, you know, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah,
leaves
yeah.
the house. That's
So
kind of like
true.
the general,
Okay.
you know. But
Yeah.
but so we're talking
Got
about
it,
this
got
brother
it.
who beats the shit out of him all the time. He's a total fucking dick, right? Now I have an unpopular opinion.
Okay.
I can empathize with this dude because you can tell that he's experienced his own trauma.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the relationship between him and Stevie, I really enjoyed because it pushed Stevie into this group of friends where he could find solace and everything like that.
Right.
But at the same time, like, you get to see the brother grow, like, towards the end of the film. You get to see a lot of growth with him.
Very true.
And that I was feeling, you know?
Okay. I can agree with that.
What about their friends? What about Stevie's buddies?
What about him?
Yeah. I mean, how great was that? The
I
coming
love
of
it,
age
dude.
shit?
I thought it was great.
Incredible, right?
Yeah, Stevie's friends. I wanted to continue talking about the brother.
Oh, go ahead,
'Cause
Tom.
I didn't.
I shifted gears way too quick
know-
for you, dude.
Yeah,
Well-
we're like, dude, that fucking brother though. Like, we got
Yeah.
we got some choice words to say
Yeah.
about him.
Get it out, Tom.
For the brother, I mean, for me, just because I was the older brother and I
yeah.
was beating up my little brother often,
Sure.
just like you know, shown in the film. But he reminded me of different people growing up. He reminded me of a neighbor that I had, and I felt for him. I wasn't mad at him because I like because I was very much so like him,
Right.
So I
Understood him.
I understood him,
Yeah.
and I feel like the scene in the beginning, just the whole intro of him like going into his brother's room, looking at his brother's stuff.
I love
and
that scene.
I love that, dude.
And like looking at his CDs and stuff, like, and I don't know, it gave me this moment where I was like, oh, I know my little brother did that to me too.
Sure.
He looked at my
Idolized
stuff.
what your room looked
Yeah.
like and what you were
yeah.
into.
But it
and
was
why
what
cool.
like my room turned into what Sunburn's room was, you know,
Right.
and so it was a little different. But I like related to him a lot, and
Yeah.
he didn't piss me off
Yeah.
that much just because
You got
I
it.
know that brother relationship. You just beat the crap out of your little brother, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. But again, like, part of my minute, I said the three-dimensional characters.
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that Jonah Hill like found this incredibly relatable story, right? And to put it in the 90s and base it all around that subculture of skating, and like it's my favorite coming of age movie because it is just so accurately depicted to what we all experience. And there hasn't been a movie in our lifetime that I can think of. Comment if you can think of one.
Yeah, good
that
point,
really
good point.
nailed like our coming of age, because
Yeah.
it's always the fucking 80s.
It is.
Lords of
always
Dogtown, the
80s.
70s,
Yeah.
surfing, which
Yeah.
they nailed. Lords of Dogtown, they nailed it.
But
I
it's
loved
not our
it.
generation.
We can't vibe with
Right?
it.
So like, what movie do we have? And that's why I just I was seeing this in theaters.
It's our movie.
I had fucking pancreatitis at the time.
Oh, that's
I'm at
right.
like 8 out of 10 pain, dude. And I'm like, yo, fuck this. I'm going to the movies.
You texted me that day.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, I'm going to see mid-90s.
That's the only relief I got.
Yeah, dude.
That whole day.
I was fucking pain-free in that entire experience, dude, because it was just so incredible.
Cures pancreatitis.
It
Momentarily.
it momentarily cured pancreatitis. Thank you, Jonah Hill, dude.
Yeah.
You're the fucking man. But I also love the dynamic of, like, each of the friends had their own thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, fuck shit was kind of like the rebel, like, going down. He was right about to hit the wrong path.
Yeah, so relatable.
So
we know
relatable.
each and every one of those people, and that's what Jonah Hill nailed.
He nailed
Our
it.
lives,
I
yeah.
was each of those people
Yeah.
at one point.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good
You know what I
point.
mean? And that's what made it so good.
Yeah.
Is that like at one point I was like Ray, dude. I was like, dude, I'm gonna go pro. Like all I
So
think
true,
about
yeah.
is skating, dude. Like you
That's one
watch
of my
skate
notes.
videos, you go skate,
Locked
dude.
in.
Like, and when you go to bed, you're like, dude, I'm gonna nail a fucking tray flip over that gap tomorrow.
And I'm going to get on camera.
I'm gonna
And
do
I'm
that
gonna
eight
get it.
stare.
Oh,
I'm gonna
dude,
do
I'm
that
gonna
eight
do
stare.
that,
Everyone.
dude.
I'm not gonna bitch out again.
No,
Yeah, I'm not gonna bitch out like the last 2 months.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
like-
not gonna bitch out the whole summer again.
exactly.
Yeah, fuck
And you're
that.
like Ray, right? But then like at one point, my skating, like I started fucking drinking, I started smoking weed, I started doing pills, and then like, and my skater friends who were like Ray. Were
dude, let's go skate.
Like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? And they tried, but then they were like, dude, they turned a blind eye and they like kind of shut me out.
they don't know
because
how to deal with it.
I was fucking dragging them down, dude.
Yeah.
You know? And so it was like watching all these different characters, I was like, oh my God, dude. Like, how do you.
This is fucking it.
It's everybody that we've been at one point. And that's like, that's special, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that's
something
true.
that's so unique to this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think what they nailed too with all the skaters is the hierarchy.
Yeah, dude.
Right, it's
Totally.
Like Stevie just coming in, like, all right, dude, like fill up the fucking water.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
you don't even have a fucking real skateboard.
Right.
Like fill up the water.
Yep.
And then fuck off.
Yeah.
You could watch us and you could piss with us. You could jump fences, but you don't get to skate yet.
Right,
Also, you don't know how to.
Right.
And then it's like Ruben. He's like, dude, like I'm fucking super cool.
Yeah.
Like when they're not around.
Right.
But when they are around, he's like,
timid as fuck.
Yeah.
No, they nailed that, dude.
They nailed
And then
that.
Ray, it's just like Ray. Like,
Right.
Ray is so cool.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
shit is so cool. It's
And the
like, why?
emotion of him trying to get into that group too, like the awkward phases, you know, like they really captured like how hard it was as a little kid
Yeah.
to
Fit
make
in.
that transition
Absolutely.
into like a new group,
Yep.
into like the cool kid group.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
'Cause I-
sucking at skating.
sucking too, yeah.
You couldn't even ollie, dude.
He couldn't even ollie, and the age that he was at, there he was like just old enough to be part of the crew.
How old do you think he was?
12 or 13, I would say.
You think
Yeah,
so?
I
Yeah,
think.
People go through puberty late, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. for
Guys
sure.
could, dude.
Yeah, I think he's like what, 6th grade? No,
I mean, it's got to be 6th grade or
Sixth
beginning
grade.
of 7th grade. I mean,
he's right around
12,
there.
13, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
where it's like,
It's summer.
You haven't gone through puberty, but you're like about to.
How
Yeah.
old? Now here's a question.
Because look at Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben's got to be like 7th grade, 8th grade.
maybe, yeah.
And
But
then-
they could coexist in the same grade. If
For
you
sure.
Think about 7th grade.
Yeah.
Some people are 6 feet tall and some
Yeah.
people are 4'11".
Right.
Yeah.
I was a 4'11" guy.
I wasn't
This
a 6
shirt,
foot
dude,
guy.
this shorty's t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
I've had this shirt since my sophomore year of high school.
Fuck.
We're talking 2002, dude.
Damn.
That's respectable
And I kept it
for this podcast.
because, well, like
For this moment, you
it's
knew
like,
it was coming.
Dude, it's by and far the oldest piece of clothing I own.
Let me get a
Yeah.
feel on that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the oldest
It's
things
worn.
I own.
This
little
is
tattered.
Real. This
It's-
is real. Yeah.
It's tattered, dude.
Yeah.
But it's just like you can't fucking buy the shirt. You can't find the shit.
No, man.
But I remember like when I got it, you know, it was like one of my first like branded shirts, you know,
Yep.
because my parents weren't spending no money on my branded shit.
yeah, yeah.
And I remember when I got this shirt, I was like, oh my God,
The
I'm the
fucking real deal.
I'm the coolest kid right now, dude. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Fuck, dude, that's so
Yeah.
true. He wears a shorty shirt in the end too.
I know. And I
Yeah.
had that shirt.
Did you?
Right. That
Fuck
like
yeah, I did.
classic shorty
The
Classic
logo.
green logo.
Yeah.
And they still sell it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Santa Cruz stuff.
Oh, of course
being
you
from
did. You
Santa
grew up
Cruz,
here.
Creature, and then
Creature,
girl
yeah.
skateboards too.
Girl skateboards.
Girl,
yeah.
which they had a lot of girl.
Lot of
shirts.
girl.
Did. A lot
I
of
don't know if
chocolate.
I
Lot of
had-
chocolate.
A lot of chocolate.
I don't know if I had any of those.
Toy Machine, Blind.
Yep.
I think I might have saw a Spitfire shirt.
Now, just a random question. How old do we think the brother was?
17.
Yeah,
17,
16, 17.
Yeah, because
I
he
was-
looks like, you know.
I put him at like a 15, 16
Really?
ish because like, you know, he's not like driving around or nothing. He's just like spending
They're
his
also
day.
broke as fuck.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
broke, dude.
They're
He's
fucking
just like
broke, dude.
spending all day like beating up his brother.
So
and
accurate
shit.
about the 90s too.
Yeah, he's way
broke.
worse than you, by the way. Like I
Oh.
can't picture you doing that kind of shit to your brother.
No, I wasn't that bad as him. You know, like
No,
I
right?
wasn't giving my brother like brutal bruises and forcing him to hurt himself afterwards.
no.
you know?
Playful.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it's like it's playful. We all do it.
playful.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
more verbal
Sure.
than
Gotcha.
anything. You know, like
Yeah, but you're not like that guy. I just wanted to
Throw
yeah,
that
like,
out there.
bring that back, you know, because
Yeah.
John's a cool ass kid, dude.
No, he is. I put
Shout
him
out
th-
to John Lagan,
Yeah,
dude. You're
I-
the fucking
woo-woo.
man.
I put you through it, man, and I'm sorry. I really do feel bad about it. Anyways,
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Tom. Yeah. I didn't have like the like family thing per se, you know, like
Yeah.
like because one of the questions I wanted to pose to you guys is like, what did you guys, you know, because Stevie escaped. Dude, he found a fucking way out through skateboarding, and I thought it was the most beautiful part of the movie, dude.
I
Just
agree.
like that solace, right?
the escape.
The escape, right?
Yeah.
What was that for you guys? Like for me, just to like fire it off. Here,
Fire it off, dude.
for me, it wasn't like, you know, I grew up in a great home, you know, like my parents were very successful, really supportive of my skating, you know,
Yeah.
like it was dope, dude. But
That's
but
lucky. Yeah.
I was lucky, dude. Like they'd let me, dude. We had a 2-stair in the front of my house, and I fucking destroyed this 2-stair, dude. Like I beat the shit out of our entire property.
There you go.
Just
Yeah.
skating, dude. Like building bunk ass rails, like you know what I mean.
Plywood kickers.
Oh, dude, yeah, all day. Me and my dad built a ramp, dude. Like
Fuck yeah.
they were awesome about it, but I fucking sucked at school, dude. I sucked so
getting
bad
dark.
at school, dude. Like I got shitty grades. Like I couldn't fucking like focus. Like I just didn't care. But like I wanted to care. I wanted to like get good grades, but I just couldn't do it. Like
Yeah.
and so I'd go skate.
You're like 4th grade, but a little smarter.
I was, a lot smarter.
A
Dal.
lot
Come on,
smarter,
bro.
dude.
Like, I'm pretty sharp.
You like to talk too. Fourth grade don't talk.
Fourth grade, don't talk.
He a
dude.
fucking retard, dude.
But like for me, it was like like the report card's coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know you're fucked.
Skateboard's fucking locked away.
Oh, dude, I'd get grounded from my skateboard.
Oh yeah.
They knew you
For
cared.
me, it meant like you don't get a new deck. You know,
Right.
like you have to. Put
You
up
snap
with
it,
this.
you're fucked, dude.
Yeah, you have to put up with this piece of shit that's chipping.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And so I'd
It's
fucking,
chip,
dude.
Mom.
I knew some shit was coming down the pipe, dude. So I'd go skate.
Nice. Just get
You know
it
what I mean?
in while you could.
And I get bullied, I get bullied like a normal amount at school, and so I'd be like, well, I'm not playing football. I'm a little guy.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like I'm not an athlete, so I fucking go skate, dude, and I compete with myself.
And that was your escape, huh?
That was my escape, dude. That's the beauty of the sport, dude.
Yeah.
Is that it's you against you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Dal,
what I
what
mean?
was it for you, man?
What was it for you, Dal?
For me, I don't think it was like, it could, I'm sure at times, I know at times it's been an escape, like your first coping skill. But for me, it was more like freedom. Because when I started skating, like by the time I was in 6th grade, by the time I was in 7th grade, like I was good. I was like trying to go to spots and I was like trying to stack footage, but I was fucking 12. I like just got a cell phone, and my dad would drop us off at like a skate spot, and then we'd fucking conquer it, stack clips, and then we'd like go leave because I was skating with older kids. And then he'd call me and be like, where the fuck are you? Like, you're not at Mountainside Middle School at the loading dock or the 3-stair or the double set 4.
Loading
Are you at the
docks.
high school? And I'm like, no, I'm at fucking Chevron, dude, smoking a fucking Marlboro Red. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
buying a McDouble. I'm calling you from a payphone. It's
Right.
like, where's your phone? I was like, I broke it. you
Oh,
know?
damn, dude.
Oh, there it
And
goes.
That's
it's
a
just-
whole real story right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
dude. So it was like, for
Was
me,
it a Marb Red too?
It was a Marb Red, dude. I fucking threw up.
Oh yeah, just like
I felt like Stevie, dude, just like getting the smoke getting in your eye,
Oh,
and you're
yeah,
like,
dude.
oh yeah, these just aren't my brand,
Yeah.
you know? Like fuck, dude. My
Yeah.
stepmom smoked Virginia
Slims?
120 Virginia Slims.
Oh,
I just fucking take those every once in a while, you know?
smoking like this, dude.
Yeah.
yeah. What about you,
Fuck.
Tom?
Freedom,
Freedom.
Escape?
I like
Final
that.
answer.
I like
Yeah.
that. Freedom.
freedom, dude.
Like socially, it was like a buffer, socially it was like a great bond. And so like the better you were at skating, like the more, validation you got from your friends.
Yep.
And
told
it
other
was like
people.
really, really stepping back from it. I kind of see it as that now. It really was like my first obsession,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my
Oh, yeah.
first thing that I like really obsessed about, but a lot of it, like looking back at it now, I feel like it had to do just socially. And it's a weird parallel when you think about
It is.
growing up and all the like, those uncomfortable moments growing up, and then you throw skateboarding in there.
Yep.
Which is like a really fun, uncomfortable experience
Yep.
to learn.
Yeah.
And so it's like this interesting parallel. You're like learning how to like grow up and,
Fit in.
Yeah.
have friends, and then you're also like learning how to do this extremely difficult sport.
Painful.
While being cool and not
Painful.
crying.
Yeah,
while
dude.
being
Oh,
cool.
You
man.
rack your fucking gooch.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's a
Dude,
whole other
how many
thing,
times? Yeah, like peer pressure.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yo,
there's some
Tom, you gonna hit that rail or what? You gonna be a bitch about it?
Yeah, no.
You're
there
hitting
it
that
is.
rail.
Yeah,
every
you're hitting
time.
that rail,
hitting that rail.
knowing
You're hitting
that you're
that-
not
You
hitting the
can't
rail,
board
dude.
slide that rail, dude.
You're hitting that gap.
And then you got to play it off like, I fucking just didn't stick it. you
Yeah,
know?
like,
At
oh,
least-
dude, like I'm really sore from yesterday. You know,
You
like
just got to try, you
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
You just
Take risks.
take some gnarly risks.
and that
you know?
and that like
And
and
some
that
falls.
and that
Yeah.
parallel that you're talking about
Yeah.
is exactly what Jonah Hill nailed in this movie,
Dude.
Right, like when like one of my favorites. So as Stevie kind of acclimates to the group, he's like moving on from like he goes from getting the water to like kind of being cool, right? And
Getting to talk.
and he buys Ruben's board. He swipes money from his mom, buys Ruben's board for $40, right?
Yeah.
And he just came up, dude. He's king now because he's got a double-sided deck. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And so he's like starting to kind of move up the ranks a little bit, right? And then Ruben starts kind of like giving him shit, right? And probably the funniest part of the movie, dude. One of the funniest parts is when he sells Stevie the deck, and Stevie's like, "Thanks, man." He's
Oh,
like, "Yo,
yeah.
dude, don't say thank you, man. That's gay, right?"
dude.
And then he,
The perspectives on little things like
Yeah.
that. I was trying to think of a good example, of little things within your group of friends, like this this,
that you don't do.
this weird little thing that's totally not true, right?
Yeah.
That we all that we all believed within
yeah.
a group,
Yeah.
Within the group, right?
Unflinchingly.
Because the older
got-
kid told you or
Exactly.
something. You're like,
Exactly.
oh, like you can't wear that.
What about nicknames though?
Oh, yeah.
Of friends that you had that remind you of fuck shit's nickname.
Oh,
I had a buddy.
corn dog.
I had a buddy. His nickname was Spiff.
Spiff.
SPF. It stood for shaved pussy face.
Oh,
yeah, because
nice.
one time he shaved his head because he was on the swim team, and it just somebody said it, dude, and it just fucking stuck, dude, forever.
I was in a. Oh, never mind. I can't say this. A skate tagging crew, but I can't say what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, don't say it on here.
We'll protect you, Tom.
Yeah,
But there was there was this. This was a little bit later in like high school. There was this friend that I had. His nickname was Gay Whore.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, straight up Gay Whore.
Gay
And-
whore.
And he owned that thing, man.
Oh, you own it, dude.
yeah.
That's what's up.
No, one thing.
Or like gay fuck or gay rat. We'd be like, "What's up, gay whore?" And you'd be like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah, and it's interesting.
Just totally respond.
And that's an interesting point though, because the like gays and they drop a lot of F bombs. You know what I mean? Like
N-word.
yeah, like
yeah.
a lot of that, right? And
Hard on the ears.
Jonah Hill, like he was really like kind of up in the air about whether or not he was gonna like clean that up. And
Right.
Scott Rudin, the producer, was like, "Is that how it was back then?" And Jonah Hill's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Then that's what goes in the movie."
I'm glad it did.
And I'm glad it did because it gave for two reasons. The first of which, we all relate to that.
Yeah.
That's how it
Totally.
used to be.
That's how you
right?
talk, dude.
If it wasn't like that, we'd call bullshit.
Right.
So there's that aspect that validated it for me, and also because it gave the character, all of them, an interesting chance to overcome that. Right. So he's like, "Don't say thank you, it's gay," and then so he buys the deck. He's kind of moving up, right? And then Ruben starts giving him some shit, right?
Yeah.
And he sees Ruben bitch out like on the roof gap.
Oh yeah.
Right? And so, and he's like, Ruben's like, "Damn, dude, I didn't do it." He's like, "No, you're good, man. Like, you got this."
Yeah.
And Ruben flips on
Roast him,
dude, right?
Fuck that kid for that moment.
And so Stevie's like, "Fuck you.
Yeah.
Watch me, dude." So he goes for it, right? Fucking
Boom.
just boom, dude, falls down 20 feet, dude, fucking on his head. He's
Oh, yeah.
gushing-
Gap ever.
Oh, dude. And he's gushing blood, right? But
he sent it.
he sent it.
He sent it,
Got
dude.
respect.
Squashed Ruben.
Yeah.
Right. And then all of a sudden
Immediately.
Ray's like, dude. And so they're in the skate shop, and is like every part of this movie is my fucking favorite part of this movie.
Right.
Like I just
Totally.
can't, like
I
every
agree, I
time I'm
agree.
bringing something up, I'm like, this was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it was the other one, but
Yeah.
but one of my all-time favorite scenes, dude, is when Ray is like, "Man, you need to get yourself a new board, man." And he turns around and he grabs the shop deck.
Yeah.
Right. And he gives
Grips
it to
it.
him. Right. And he says, "Thank you." Or he's like, "I want to say thank you, but I don't want to be gay." And he's like, "What are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Saying thank you isn't gay. It's just common manners." you
Yeah,
know?
he's like so nice about
And
it.
I lost it, dude. I was like, "Oh, it's so funny." But then
Ruben.
they show Ray
Dude.
set up the deck.
The most nostalgic moment
Dude,
in the entire
and,
film.
and there's just, it's just no
The
dialogue.
file.
Yeah.
No dialogue, just music. Right? And he's like gripping the deck. He's like putting the hardware, and they show the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that
because
sound.
that to us is so symbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you get a fucking fresh complete, you feel like you are just king of the world.
Yeah.
And and Jonah Hill knew that. And so he took the time
Kudos
to
to him.
fucking really construct that as an emotional moment of the film.
It
And I
was,
love
dude.
that, dude.
I love the filing. You could just hear him.
That's it. That sound. It's like I hadn't heard that in
Yeah, dude.
so long.
Yeah, dude.
And it just brought it. Literally, when I heard that sound, like that was the moment when I got choked up.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the film.
Oh, yeah, me
like
too, dude.
I felt something come over me. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
holy shit! Like
That's nostalgia.
I heard that
100%.
sound so many times in my life, but
Yeah.
it's been like 20 years.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Since I had heard like a deck get
Gripped up.
gripped up, man.
Dude, same for me, dude. When I saw that in theaters, that scene, dude, I was fucking overwhelmed, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yep.
this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Because it was just so true to what we are. You know?
And yeah, Jonah Hill's 35 years old.
He knows
He knows, man. He
Dude.
lived it.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
nailed this for us.
for us.
For us, man.
So,
Fuck, what a good guy, dude.
Yeah.
what a great guy, man.
He's lost a lot of weight lately too.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
looking good.
he's
Fuck,
he's
dude.
killing
He's
the
been
game.
skating.
I
So
read one thing. I read that he was trying to make a reverse skate movie. That's the way he put it, right?
Yeah, he did.
Right, where he was, very little skating.
Yeah.
But everything, like those little scenes that you see in old skate movies where they're like
the
shooting
filler
in between
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
In between shit. Exactly. A reverse skate movie. But he did so much more than that. He did it with an amazing story.
Yeah,
and he
dude.
just like touched anyone who grew up skateboarding's hearts,
Yeah, and I love like the way they progress from the skate shop.
Yeah.
Right, Stevie's starting to kind of like become one of the crew, and then but you see like as things are going well with the crew, they're kind of on the decline with his family.
Yeah.
Right, and you
That's
see
true,
like
that's
his
true.
brother like, fucking beating the hell out of him, and then. You kind of see fuck shit, like you see that side of him of like I'm veering from like the skating,
Like
and I'm
handing
more
out the
into-
pills and
yeah,
shit.
like,
Yeah.
They go to the party.
Yeah.
Right,
We got to talk about that.
Let's talk about the party.
Let's talk
So,
about the fucking party, dude.
They go to this party. There's girls, right? And here was my first impression of that scene. Why it landed in a, because like when you go to a party like that at that age, you're fucking confused, right?
Totally.
Like you're like, dude,
First
am I
party.
gonna like kiss a girl or like touch a boobie or like what's gonna happen?
fucking hope
and like,
so.
what are they drinking? Like, am I gonna get sick? Like you're fucking confused, right? And when it shows them outside.
Yeah.
Right. And then fuck shit like walks in. It's a tracking shot following him.
Oh, yeah.
And the score, right, that Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross did was so unusual. Right. It was like those like wind chime sounding things.
Yeah.
It was like doo 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 doo.
It was like industrial, like fucking
yeah, it was like
noises.
super weird.
Like
and
confusion,
uncomfortable. Yeah, and it
right?
was like
But it described it perfectly,
it
dude.
did, dude. And then like as like they kind of ease into
That's
the
how you
party,
feel.
That's
Yeah.
how you feel.
Awkward,
right?
confused, not sure what to
like,
do.
It's not like this, like it's not like fucking Breakfast Club where they
No.
show up and it's like da 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 da, and everyone's like, oh
having a
hey
good
Billy,
time.
like have a beer,
Yeah.
and Billy's like, thanks Dave,
Yeah.
It's not like that weird shit. It's like,
Right.
what the fuck am I doing here?
Like 10 people at a house you fucking don't know.
Exactly.
With drugs you haven't taken yet.
Right.
He's on Adderall, dude, and he's fucking
Yeah.
12.
Fucking lit.
He's
like-
geeking out.
Oh, fuck. He's smoking weed, dude, and he's just ripping it and ripping it
Yeah.
and ripping it.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Right. But as they ease into that party, as they start getting a little faded, as they start catching that buzz, right? Like they're tying it on, the music eases up.
Yeah,
Right. And then
chills
it's
out.
like more like what you would expect. And that I thought, I was like, damn, what a cool way to illustrate a party scene when you're fucking like this big, And then he kind of like hooks up with that chick, and like that was kind of like, I don't know
how
about
smooth.
you.
He is a natural.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Natural.
When he's like, they're like, you ever had a girlfriend before? He's like, yeah. He's like, what happened? He's like, I told her to chill out, fucking stay in her lane.
yeah, dude.
I told that bitch to stay in her lane.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah, what
12,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Where'd you meet her? Disney World.
Yeah, dude,
In
he's
Florida.
in Florida, yeah.
You don't know her.
Fuck,
you
I
know,
wrote
like
a-
just.
Dude, he just owned it. You
I
know?
told that fool to stay in her lane.
I fucking wrote, God damn it.
I think I wrote something on that
just
too. Dude.
just like just like his character when he hit that gap and ate shit, he just went for that girl.
He took
And
the risk, dude.
He took that risk, and it's all like, this is like a positive example of like him being beat up by his brother, what that did to him. He's got
give
something
him
to
some
prove.
cojones, dude.
Yeah, he's got
yeah.
something to prove. You
Yeah.
know? So it like kind of wraps around to that in a beautiful way. You
Yeah.
know, like he's willing to take risks. He's willing to do anything to not be what he is at home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Well said,
Which
Tom.
is like,
well said.
which is
and that-
beautiful.
And that brings to, because like at one point, like Stevie, like I can't remember if it was after the gap or, oh no,
What scene was it?
it was after the car crash, like in the hospital.
Gotcha,
Right.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Ray like leans in and he's like, yo, Stevie, like you take the
Yeah.
hardest hits out of anyone I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And Stevie's like, hell yeah. And he's like, you know, you don't have to do that, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude.
And he was like, what?
Yeah. But that like, fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
That's
like
what he felt like he had to do.
he had
though.
to do that.
And he
right?
did.
And he did. But at the party, the line I can remember is she's like, what was she like? And he's like, I don't kiss and tell. I'm a gentleman.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Where's this coming from, man?
Yeah.
This kid's got game,
I'll
dude.
kiss and tell I'm a gentleman, dude.
I was like, damn, dude.
I
And
fucking
then-
told that bitch to stay in her lane,
yeah,
dude.
and then he fucking goes outside, and tells them everything, and
Yeah.
like, and
He
that's-
touched my dick.
yeah, dude.
And just spilled the beans, like,
Yeah.
just like any little 12-year-old kid would do.
Absolutely.
Just like I still do today. You know? Like, fuck, man. Like, I'm just like that today still, you know?
But he does. Clarky, if you're watching, you know,
I don't do that.
He doesn't do that like this movie.
But
if I felt like he did, I would.
Totally.
But
Like
for
that giggly? Fuck.
Yeah.
For
Oh my
one-
God, dude.
For 1 second, did you think that any of these people were acting?
No.
Not for one
No.
effing second did I ever think. I mean, I just felt like I was reliving, you know, my like childhood. You know, like
Yeah, with them.
literally.
Yeah.
It is the acting. Jonah Hill. One of the things he said that he did was he sat down with each of these kids and like, you know, got to know them, got to get them to open up, you know, and kind of
Be themselves.
just really relate, you know. And it sounded like he almost like counseled them a little bit,
Yeah.
so they became comfortable with each other. So
Right.
when they were on screen and he was directing them, there was trust there, right?
Yeah. Which
Anyways.
you felt. You felt
did.
that.
You
Like
felt that for
another
sure.
one of my favorite parts, you know,
Yeah.
is when you know, so Stevie like fucking his mom shows up at the skate shop.
Oh,
Right, and
dude,
like-
I could relate to that
Oh,
one.
100%.
Tough.
100%.
Maybe a
dude.
different situation, but the same.
The same result. Your mom shows up and just totally fucking kills your boner, dude. Like just
You know that feeling.
oh, dude, like
Whether it
when your
happened
mom's
like
like,
that-
where are they? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
and then
yeah.
she like brings you to them, and you're like, oh my god, don't do it in front of me, right? And she fucking like blasts these kids, and afterwards they're in the car.
Yeah.
What a
Fuck, he
powerful
loses
scene,
it, dude.
He lost it, and that's
Yeah.
all the resentment from what his brother told him.
Yeah.
like you know they're playing Nintendo, and he's like, "Mom, ain't what you think," you know.
Totally.
And that all that like rage, all that like my brother's beating me, you're not doing dick about it. Like you're not fucking, you're telling me I can't skate with my friends. Like he fucking loses.
ruined
it, right?
you ruined my life.
Yeah, dude. And then fucking they're in the back of the skate shop, and it's him and Ray.
Oh, I love that scene, dude.
Dude,
Ray's
Dude.
the fucking man.
Ray's the
dude.
man, and
I'll
Ray
be
like
friends with him in real life.
me too, dude.
100%.
And Ray sits him down, right? And Stevie's like, some of the best acting he does in this movie is that scene.
100%.
Where he's like, I just don't know what I don't know what to do anymore, you know, or like I can't deal with this shit, you know.
Yeah.
And fucking Ray goes through the list of the crew, right? Fourth grade's poor as fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck shit's lost, dude.
Yeah.
Like Ruben gets, you know, his mom gets blasted
Drunk
every
and
night,
beats him every
up,
night, yeah.
And then Ray says that his brother got hit by a car a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
And my fucking favorite part, dude, is he's like, but fuck shit came to my house and dragged me out to go skate.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt good to have somebody.
When you need it, yeah.
So let's go.
Let's go skate.
And they went skating.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All night they slept at the fucking courthouse,
At the
dude,
skate spot, dude.
on their skateboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what a
damn,
what a
dude,
poetic
that's passion.
fucking scene, dude.
Yeah.
It's so poetic because it's like it is exactly what it is in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
If I was to cry, I didn't cry during that film, but if I was going to cry, that would have been the scene.
Dude, I've watched
So
that scene
fuck,
like
dude.
19 times. And the first time I saw it, dude, I was welled up.
Really?
Oh, I was welled up, dude. I was like, that is so fucking beautiful, you know?
So
I,
And-
I want to go.
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry.
No, you're going to rewind a little bit?
Just because I want to say one thing because I feel
sensed
like
it.
I
I
feel
sensed
like
it.
yeah, you can see it in my eyes. I'm holding back. I'm
Yeah, when
waiting
Tom's
for a
like, he's
spot.
holding back.
I'm waiting for a spot, but like when he
Wait for a
yells,
spot.
when he's yelling at his mom, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh.
you said it was all the resentment that he had built up to his mom, but I have to question that. It was all of the effort that he put into building that group of friends that his mom just took away from him and embarrassed him. All of that work to get to that
Yeah.
point where he was with that group of friends
Yep.
was like being taken away from him in that moment. And
Yeah.
that meant so much
shit.
to him
Served.
in that moment
Yeah.
that he just gave it to his mom. And I think
hard.
That's it, dude.
and I think stuff
That's
like
it. Nailed
That's-
it, Tom.
I mean, I'm sure because he wasn't there for when his mom
Was
you know,
hoeing
whoring.
out.
was hoeing out.
Yeah, on her
Yeah,
horn.
he-
spree.
Unbeknownst to me, she was whoring.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, you nailed it, Tom. That's it, dude.
Yeah.
That's it. Because when I think back,
I put myself
you're
as
like
him.
trying so fucking hard to be cool.
Yeah.
And
Fell
be
off a
accepted.
fucking roof
Dude.
willingly.
And she robbed that.
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll.
Wow.
All those little jokes that you tell to try to impress your friends, all those little moments throughout your days where all the tricks that you landed, all of that stuff was just taken away from him in that moment, and he just let it all out on his mom. You know?
Blew it, dude.
Totally like the wrong person, but still, he's like, fuck, dude.
Right, but at the same time,
So right.
like because she started out so fucking, full of animosity and fucking screaming at these kids and screaming at him.
Yeah.
And then he starts losing it. And she softens up because she's like, "Oh my God, what did I do?" And she's like, "I'm just trying to understand. Like,
I just want to help you."
Talk to me. Like, but it was, dude.
But you also get that too, where like he starts off the movie like the sweetest fucking kid, dude. He buys his brother the fucking CD.
Yeah, dude.
He's like in his room, like looking at his CDs, like, which one doesn't he have?
Yeah.
It's his fucking birthday.
Dude.
His douchebag brother is just like, oh, I don't have this one. Like, thanks,
Yeah, it doesn't
it's
even
like
say
this
it.
awkward dinner. He's like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And the little kid's like nice as fuck.
Yeah,
man.
dude. And
the
then
brother shits on him.
what's interesting is that after the car scene, right? Because like Ray takes him out skating.
Yeah.
Right. And he starts like on that path of like, look, dude.
The car scene with his mom?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
There's 2 car scenes in that movie.
Yeah, no, totally. I should have been specific.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck,
fuck. We'll get there.
Yeah.
But
Don't
when-
explain the car scene. Just let's talk about after it. Like, sick move, bro.
I know, right? I was like, we got to save it.
Yeah.
But I have to do it. You know? No, but after the car scene with the mom, what's interesting is that Ray takes him out, like, directly under his wing, right? Like, essentially, like, don't be like, fuck shit.
Right. Absolutely.
And then, you know, that scene happens, but then they cut to, like, the back of the skate shop. Everyone's hanging out, drinking 40s, smoking cigs and
they
shit.
just jump right into
And
that,
it-
dude.
right in, right? And
Yeah.
Stevie's getting fucking blasted.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's pounding this 40,
stumbling.
In the
dude.
bathroom.
He's chugging,
Yeah.
dude. Like, and I'm like, what? No, be like Ray, not like
Yeah.
fuck shit.
Yeah,
You know?
practice your tricks.
Yeah, but but what's,
Drink 40s.
But I like that. I like that element because just because you have that guiding light doesn't mean you're
Very
gonna
true.
fucking follow it. But in Hollywood, that's always how it goes.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're
Take the
fucking,
wrong path.
The mentor comes and he's like, hey, like, dude, quit fucking up, man. Start on this journey. And he's like, and the main character's always like, okay, cool. You know, like, I guess I will be good, you know? And then it's always like, oh, yay, you know, everything's great. But Jonah Hill was like, nah, fuck that, dude. This is real life.
40s.
40s.
And hella cigarettes.
Hella fucking Clarks.
Yeah, Clarks, dude.
Oh,
Mom used to smoke Clarks.
really?
No, he said
Oh,
that in
yeah,
the
his
movie.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, that older brother hates his fucking mom.
Oh, yeah, dude.
God.
But no, so like, but then what I loved was like at that party, you know, you see Ray like with the pros and
Yeah.
he's like trying to line it up, dude. Like
chocolate team.
And fuck shit comes over acting a fool, dude, all jealous, right? And then they have like this kind of break. And then the climax of the movie, right? They fucking, you know, they're all pretty sauced except for, well, I guess it's just really Stevie and fuck shit that are really like to the wind. But
In 4th grade, you can't really tell.
you can't
'cause
tell.
He's just
He's just there, you know? Yeah.
staring, dude, with fucking face.
Pretty stoic.
Yeah.
But they jump in the car and you know what's coming, dude.
Fuck, dude.
But the
that
way-
hurt to watch.
Oh, dude, but the way they
build-up-
did it, because they're driving and everyone's like, you know, the first time they're driving, it's a fucking party, dude. They're having a blast.
Yeah, they're filming it,
They're
getting
filming
like
it, they're
B-roll,
like,
dude.
Oh my god, like this is the best. Like we're so free.
There's no parents.
Yeah,
He's like,
like-
don't fucking say that shit, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
keep that shit to
Don't
yourself.
fucking say shit like that, Stevie.
I
you know?
love that stuff.
But then the second time, they're all fucking much different tone,
Crickets.
because they know what's coming.
Well, there was just the fight too, right?
Right.
Between
that's right.
Stevie and
Stevie
Ruben.
yeah,
Right? They
that's
just
right.
got into
Who
it.
won,
Yeah.
boys?
And there was a lot of tension there.
Stevie was winning.
Stevie won.
Yeah,
Stevie won the fight.
Yeah.
for sure.
Like he fucking whooped Ruben's ass.
Yeah,
He
well,
gave him that
'cause he-
like, uppercut, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Oh,
like,
dude,
yeah.
yeah. No, he gave him licks, dude.
Yeah.
And it's again,
But they
like,
show the tension, that whole skate comp too.
Yeah, dude.
Like them kind of like eyeing each other across
Yeah.
the crowd,
Yep.
you know, and you're like,
Yep.
dude, it's about to
it's about to
spill.
pop. Yeah,
He was just more ballsy than him.
There will be blood.
yeah, exactly. He was
know?
like, he wanted it.
He was gonna cut.
He's like,
loose.
yeah, I see you, bitch. You're jealous.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
gonna do about it? I'm gonna skate around my fucking 40.
He's like, yeah, I just reverted that 4-foot mini, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Fuck you.
Yeah, dude, I can fucking pivot.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
dude.
what I mean? Like, I'll pivot.
Yeah, I
exactly
came down
what they did.
fakey.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I
man.
almost got to the coping, dude. Like, what are you doing? You know? And then he like skates
with the
past,
40 in my hand.
Yeah,
you
dude,
know?
with the 40 and a smoke and
Yeah.
a beanie, and it's like at least 85.
They're in LA, dude.
Dude,
It's
like-
fucking hot, bro.
It's
Midsummer.
LA summer, dude.
It's 104 degrees, dude. And he's like, fucking beanie, dude.
Yeah, and he's drinking. So
Oh,
Stevie's
man.
fucking sweating. Long
Wearing
story
jeans,
short.
dude. That's
Oh,
how
dude.
fucking sweaty that
Dude.
kid's little balls were, dude.
Yeah. It was like 95 degrees for sure. You know?
Yeah, dude. Oh,
man.
His little ass
And the
sweaty
best
balls.
part is he skates by the chick he hooked up with. You know, and she's
doesn't
like,
even acknowledge
and he doesn't
her.
say shit, dude. And she's like, "What the hell, Stevie?" You know, and he's like, "Whatever, bitch."
Yeah, you
know?
saw my
Yeah.
pecker.
Yeah, dude. And he's like, he's so cutthroat, dude. So they get in the car, right?
okay.
And the
Reel it
way
in.
the way they show this car crash was so awesome, because I knew it was coming, but I thought it would be like, you know,
Yeah.
But it was like fourth grade got like a flash of what's coming, right? And then he's like, "Can we just like pull over?" And then it's like flash, and then cut to fucking cars flipped with the horn.
Yeah,
honking.
the horn honking.
Just still frame.
Still frame, dude.
the audio,
Sick.
the audio was like
Cut.
cut
yeah.
up, like the words, and
Yep.
then yeah, there was just a flash on what's his name?
Fourth grade.
face, fourth grade's face.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like
Dude, crazy cut.
loud as fuck,
Yeah.
too, dude. I had to turn it down last night when I rewatched it.
Yeah.
Unsettling, dude.
Fuck.
Fun little trivia fact that I read is, or I think I saw it in an interview or whatever, but excuse me. So Jonah Hill was in a car crash similar to that.
Oh, man.
And it fucked up his arm, and he's like showing Stevie like the scar on his arm.
Oh wow.
And so what happened to Stevie is exactly
Same
what happened to
thing
Jonah
as
Hill.
him. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's like somewhat autobiographical,
Symbolic,
you
too.
know? Yeah.
The thing that I thought was crazy, like watching the movie again, and like, you know, I think it was my third time watching it. They always talk about fourth grade not saying anything. And then if you think about it in the movie, he probably talks like 3 times. It's like, you know, like, well, maybe a little bit more than that. But like that motherfucker doesn't talk. That's his MO. And he's so shook that he talks.
Right.
Like, he's so shook
Right.
about being in the car.
Yeah.
You know, and like Ray's like, dude, like no one's having fun.
Right.
This is bullshit, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
And the whole time fourth grade's just like losing his fucking mind. He's
Yeah.
just like, can we just pull it? Like he just like loses it to
Yeah.
finally say something. But we know how hard it is
Yep.
for him to
him to
even
talk,
speak.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, dude, just
Damn.
another way of painting like how fucked up that car.
Damn,
that car ride
I didn't
was.
pick up on that, dude. That's a good observation.
Yeah. Thanks,
yeah, that's fire, dude. That's a really good point.
Builds tension.
It built it.
so much.
Fourth grade's tripping out.
And he's
then
just
it's
like a
bad.
second
If-
too late, dude. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
If fourth grade's tripping, dude, it's not,
not
good.
good, yeah,
we got to
'cause-
pull out,
yeah,
dude.
He's super low key.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
dude.
He's
How about
just
when he was
filming.
like, I think I got another talking point on that later, but when he's like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna like work at the DMV with my dad.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like that's my goal, or like make a movie.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
movie he's describing, he's like, yeah, it'll be like about a super baby, like,
It's called Strong Baby.
and he'll have like a cape, you know, and the chick's like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah,
That's a
Asian
sick
girl.
idea.
Sounds like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking awesome.
And he's like,
you know?
yeah, it is.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. He's so
great.
matter of fact. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, that's a good trope. I like that. you know?
yeah.
teenage dreams right
Yeah,
there,
man.
you know?
Yeah.
So simple and clear.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
kind of skipped that
Yeah.
part, like where they're all like skating and they take a little break, and it's like, you know,
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. And
Yeah.
they talk about their life and their goals and
Yeah.
what they want.
Ray's like, I want to go pro, dude. I'm trying to like be somebody. You
So
know?
we just talk about it right now.
yeah, we're there.
Okay,
we're
I'm
there.
like, damn,
We're
bro.
in it.
We just brought us
Like, and then they crash the car, but then they meet up
yeah.
earlier in the movie and
Yeah,
talk
like,
about their goals.
I
We're
don't
gonna
know,
talk about
26
that real
minutes
quick.
ago, like mid-second act. You
Yeah.
know? No, but they're all like talking about it. I love that part because Ray's like, yeah, I'm trying to like be
somebody.
Be somebody. I'm gonna go pro. And fuck shit's like, nah, dude.
Fucking
like,
lame, dude.
all that
Yeah.
trying shit, like that's not for me. And Ray's like, and Ray called him out on it.
Totally.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, don't be like that, man. That's fucking weak.
He's like, I'm gonna go hit this gap and try.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
yeah.
He's
I
like,
love
fuck
that.
you, loser.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny about all that is everything they talked about, their goals, that's what happened in the movie.
Right. That's true.
The dude makes the movie.
Yep.
Fucks his shit up.
Yep.
Ray doesn't go pro, but he's like talking with him, you know.
Yeah,
like,
no,
so
he-
it's like he's going somewhere with
Yeah.
skating. They do what they say they're gonna
Right.
do.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then after the car crash, they're all like in the hospital waiting for Stevie, you know, which is
Yeah.
cool. And then the mom's like, all right,
That's where she connects with him.
she connects.
They're all
She gets
sleeping. They care. These
Yeah.
are real friends.
They
She like
care.
sits down with Ray, you know,
Yeah.
she's like talking with him. I can't remember exactly what she says,
She
but it was
just says,
something
"Do you
awesome.
want to go see him?"
Yeah, that's right.
Super like serious.
You want to see
but
him?
kind of like upbeat. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
do you want to go see him?
Yeah. Like this is me telling you like you're all right.
Yeah,
like,
come
I'm cool.
Come talk to my kid.
Yeah, and then they like go in there, and that's when we get that line that Ray drops, dude. About
Also,
like,
you don't know what the fuck happened to
No.
Steve. Like I thought he was dead, dude.
Oh, I didn't think he died.
Yeah.
But I thought like I went dark, dude. I'm like, oh, he's fucking paralyzed, dude. Like it's over.
He doesn't get to skate
Nah,
anymore.
dude. I thought it was gonna be, but it's just his arm.
Especially
His arm's
in the
hurt.
car crash, dude. Like, it just shows fuck shit like stuck in the car, but like looking down at Stevie, and
Yeah,
they're all
dude.
like kind of talking like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude.
And they're like, "Stevie," and fuck shit's just like, oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
But it doesn't show him,
Right.
so you have no idea what condition he's
Yeah,
in.
and like the one cut you get, dude, Stevie
Not
looks
good.
fucking
It's like
torn,
broken
dude.
glass.
Yeah.
And he's like a small human being.
he's frail already,
You know,
dude.
he just got fucking
Sandwiched.
walloped. Yeah, dude.
Sandwiched.
Between the cement and glass.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
How do you only break your arm, you know?
Well, I think it was tore
he
up
lucked
pretty
out.
good, but
But
he
he
lucked
got eaten
out.
by a
He
fucking
lucked out,
shark.
man.
Yeah. And then fucking they're all like in there, and
Mm-hmm.
then fourth grade's like, hey, you guys want to see something? And then we get the credits with their mid-90s movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, it feels like a fucking real-time skate movie, dude.
Yeah.
Fisheye camera.
Fisheye, dude.
One word, dude. 3 fucking words. Fisheye camera.
Yeah.
Fisheye, dude.
Sick.
Nothing will
Brings
bring
you
you back
back.
to the 90s like a
fisheye
fisheye
lens.
skate vid, dude.
Yeah.
With baggy pants, Adidas, and fucking fisheye.
Fisheye lens, dude.
Sloppy kickflips, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Super sloppy.
Yeah, like what's interesting.
Street
Let's talk
skating.
about the video, dude.
Which one?
That video at
Mid-90s?
the end?
Mid-90s, the video at
Oh,
the
dude.
end.
Yeah, let's talk about
What
it.
do you think about it?
I loved it.
Okay.
It felt like okay, here's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
First skate video you ever saw?
1998, jump off a building. I always thought it said bolding. Jump off a building.
Toy Machine? Great video.
Super sick,
Sick
dude.
video. What
Carrie
about you,
Getz,
Tom?
Alyssa Steamer, all that.
Oh yeah.
Bam
look-
Margera,
Yeah,
dude. Like
dude.
Brandon Novak, dude.
Yeah.
Why he's
Before
on.
he fucking found heroin.
It might have been during, dude. I'm not sure.
Hard to say.
Glad you're doing better, man.
Yeah, Brandon Novak, Brandon Novak. BJ
Yeah.
Novak's the office guy.
Yeah.
Brandon Novak, good job, dude. Stay clean.
Fuck heroin. He's a fuck heroin tattoo. That's pretty sick.
That's dope.
right on his
Oh,
pubic
God.
bone.
The Plan B video.
Plan B?
With Rodney Mullen, and it has a lot of God, what is it called, dude? Something Dream. No, it's old. It's either that or a 411.
411 VM, dude.
Yeah. Volume something.
Volume
I can't remember.
108, dude.
I still own them. They're
I
up there
got 'em.
somewhere.
Gotta bust the
It's a
cobwebs
Plan
off
B
those.
video though, man. It was great. It had a particular part. Rodney Mullen's part had "Dream On" by
Oh, yeah,
Aerosmith?
yeah.
by Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And it was just like the sickest skate part, or skater's part of any movie still to this date. Like,
Dude, Rodney Mullen's responsible for inventing the kickflip. So
And the double and the triple and
That's
the
us.
quadruple.
I think that's I could be off on a lot of those things, but it's pretty damn close.
Mine
you know?
was
Sick movie. It's the first one he saw.
God, dude,
Yeah,
I gotta.
exactly.
That's the first one I fucking saw. You
It's
know?
been a
gotta
long
fucking
time.
Dig, dude. I
gotta
gotta,
dig.
We're
I
talking
think it was like-
95.
I
Plan
think
B.
it was-
You're looking for the film or yours?
I think it was. Oh God.
You've told me before.
I know. I forgot
We've talked
the
about
fucking
it.
title.
This is a conversation you have with friends before you do a podcast.
I know.
What's that Zero film?
In
one of the
Bloom.
first
In
ones?
Bloom,
In
dude.
Bloom, dude.
Classic.
Chris Cole to
Dude.
fucking Die My
That's what
Darling
it
by
was.
Misfits.
Fulfill the dream, dude.
That's the one.
Shorties.
Shorties.
That was my first.
That's
skate
the
vid.
one you saw too?
No, that's not the name of the Zero one. That's
No.
the Shorties
No,
one.
That's
Zero's
Shorties.
in
Oh,
Bloom, I
man.
think.
Yeah.
All right.
dude.
Well, I'm not going to give any. Accurate
Tom's seen so many videos
information.
he can't recall.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
I love
He's-
skate films, man.
Oh, me
You
too,
know?
dude.
Me too. They're the best.
But
So-
their skate film was just like a skate film that you would make with your friends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
was
made
super,
it perfect.
But it
super
had
raw.
the perfect B-roll, dude, which
Yeah.
is what makes a skate film, is
Yep.
the fucking B-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like the tricks, that's what it's all about. But the
course.
in-between,
Yeah.
like when fuck shit's like hitting that line and like stumbles, but then carries the board and
Yeah.
then gets back and then one foots it and the fucking beanie like falls on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I'm going to try and like front big spin this fucking little spine
Yeah,
and
yeah.
eat shit and
Yeah.
like zooms in on his face.
Yeah.
That's skateboarding,
That's it,
dude.
dude.
That is.
That's
That's
all
the
of it.
fun in all of it. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
what happens 98% of the time.
Absolutely.
Just fucking
Lots of
around.
fun.
Dude, I remember like when we first started filming,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Like we had my dad had a digital camera, right? And it was floppy disk,
Oh,
right?
wow.
Like it recorded
Floppy?
on floppy, dude.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about
What
a
the
digital
fuck?
camera, like this fucking brick,
Massive.
fucking
Not
thing.
high 8?
No,
That's
dude.
what
I didn't have no high 8, bro.
you didn't have high 8.
My
huh?
dad was a computer nerd, dude. So he's
Okay.
like, "This is digital, you know,
Oh.
the digital, right?
Right.
And so you put a floppy disk in, right? And we'd take it skating, and you'd have to like change your floppy all
Yeah,
the
right,
time,
right.
you know. And like I'd be trying to film with it. I didn't have the fisheye lens, you know, so like none of my shit looked like the pro shit.
No.
You know,
You
none
had
of
to
it,
have
dude.
that.
Looked like America's home
And like
video
oh,
shit,
dude,
dude.
brutal. And like we didn't think to like
Change the
angle down,
angle.
Yeah.
you know, like angle up from
Yeah,
low
from
to
the
make
ground.
everything look
Look
huge.
massive.
So I'd like ollie a 3-stair and be like, oh,
The
and then
angles from up here.
yeah, and I'd watch
you're
the
like,
video and be
"Ah."
like, oh, dude, that looks
Looks
weak
like you
as fuck.
fucking shoved it over a pebble.
Yeah, dude.
God, dude.
Brutal.
dude.
And I
Brutal.
barely stuck it. Took you 38 tries.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
Like,
After
fuck.
38 tries, and you by the time I would actually land the fucking trick, I didn't have any more floppy disks.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess we just come back tomorrow.
You
and
can't
fucking-
record over it either. Those floppies, no.
I don't think so, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, oh god, I can't
don't
remember,
know.
but
So glad we've got past that.
yeah, dude. Like think, and then
That
like,
makes me really want to look for some old footage I
Floppies.
have, you know, because I know I have some.
dude,
and it'll
stay
be
tuned because if we find this footage, I'm putting it on the fucking channel.
Damn it.
I know I don't have any of mine.
I have it.
I wish
I know I
did.
don't have any
it
in
on
mine
it.
either.
I don't think you'd be able to put it on easily.
We made a
because of
skate
the-
video
it's on
named Tom
VHS.
Foolery
Oh, we'll get it
once.
there.
You know, it's going to be like a whole conversion
Oh, dude, we can
process.
convert it.
Yeah.
If you find that footage, I will do whatever I have
All
to
right,
to get it on our
convert it.
YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay.
So, concluding thoughts on mid-90s. Let's go around the horn. Give it a
Around the
minute,
horn, dude.
minute and a half to sum up your final thoughts. I'll go first.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, obviously, like as we've been saying for what has to be at least an hour now,
Yeah.
this movie did so much right. I mean, that's why I gave it an A+, is because I watched this movie and I feel like nothing else has really, truly depicted what it was like for us to come of age.
Yeah,
you know,
truth.
for us.
They just skipped that whole
It-
generation.
we got skipped, you know, and now
Yeah.
like, you know, Captain Marvel is
straight
going to
to
be
Facebook.
90s based, you know, like a bunch of 90s based shit I'm sure is going to be coming down the pipe.
Right.
But nothing will compare to, you know, the skaters growing up, like where skateboarding was a crime,
Yeah.
right? Like where you couldn't skate,
legitimately, dude.
like, you know, like it was like you were a rebel. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like the countless hours, dude, under the porch light,
Yeah.
you can barely fucking see, and you land your first kickflip.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you're so fucking pumped about it, dude. And it's just what you live and breathe. Plus, like all the elements of peer pressure and, you know, growing up and trying to find identity and, you know, be part of a group and all these other things. Like, I mean, it just nailed it, dude. It was just so
Yeah.
fucking perfect. And I actually like that when the credits rolled, I was like, dude, I could sit through another hour of this.
Totally.
I could sit through 3 more hours of this. I love that it left me like, no, dude, this is what you get. Even Michael, co-host of Flix and Six, who doesn't skate, never skated, he was moved. Like
Yeah, he said
loved
that,
it, dude.
yeah.
He fucking loved it. And during the film, he was like freaking out, dude.
Yeah.
And,
He's on the seat
and
of-
like, and
fuck
they
yeah.
it got him, dude.
Yeah.
And then when the credits rolled, he's like, dude, I could sit through another hour of this. And that's a kid that didn't skate. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's a testament. Jonah Hill, dude.
Yeah.
You
You're
fucking
the man.
nailed it, bro.
You're the man, dude.
Tom, what do you got, bro?
Similar to what you have, we've seen so many movies on the high school kids, sports,
Truth.
football,
Football.
blah, blah, blah,
military.
growing up. And, you know, you see so much of that and you're like, man, I wish I played sports, but I fucking didn't play sports. And what I did was I fucking skateboarded, surfed, dirt biked, and played music. And,
Extreme sports.
and like this movie really helped me like embrace like my experiences, which was I'm going really deep with this, I know.
I love it, dude. I'm feeling it.
You know,
So what
but,
makes
like,
you, Tom?
That's like that means so much to me, you know? It's like, wow, like it makes you proud of that upbringing, which is something
Absolutely.
that's never been done.
Never.
You know, we always get that like, oh, maybe I should have been a jock. Maybe I should have, you know,
Been a
played
doctor,
football
a
or like,
lawyer.
yeah, but like, no, that's not the way it was, you know? And it was just so great to see this, you know, portrayed on the screen in such a beautiful way
Dude.
for, you know, somebody like myself who's 34 years old from Santa Cruz, California, skateboarding is not a crime.
Amen, dude.
Well said.
Well
Tom.
done, Tom.
You know?
Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude. Well done.
Yeah.
Any movie that makes you proud of your past,
Dude.
It's a good movie.
what a testament, dude.
Yeah.
Dal, what do you got, bro?
I mean, it's my final thought. I mean, it's a lot similar to yours because what you guys are saying is like that's the point of the movie. You know,
Totally.
It's like
Absolutely.
a movie about skateboarding, coming of age, like something you just relate to so much. But like you guys said, like a movie that makes you want to fucking skateboard, like you want to do that thing. You know,
Yeah.
I relate it a lot to the song "Redheaded Sleight of Hand" by Circa Survive.
man,
I
yeah.
think it is.
Is that Circa?
No, Cursive. It's Cursive.
Cursive, yeah.
Basically, it's like a minute and 50 second song.
The greatest
that's
song ever.
Fucking awesome,
Yeah.
dude. And that's just like this movie. It's
Oh,
84 minutes, too fucking short. Like
Yeah.
it could have been 8-hour film.
Oh, yeah.
And I would have watched it, dude, till the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of time. Just because I was so engaged, dude. It was so accurate. It was so fucking epic. And just true. It was so true, dude. You know, and it just like nostalgia. That's all I can say, dude. Is nostalgia, and it fucking felt good. It's how you want to feel when you leave a movie, dude.
Absolutely.
I don't feel that way when I, walk out of like Transformers or some shit
Ah,
like that. I
fuck
don't want to be a fucking
Transformers.
robot, Like I want to fucking kickflip
That's right.
with
And
style, dude.
That's
Break
it.
some rules along the way.
Well done, Dal.
Feel good about it.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Final thoughts.
Side note, Tom, Dal and I were at the skate shop on Sunday.
Oh, damn.
We're fitted, bro.
Fucking Bill's wheels.
You're at Bill's?
Bill
We were at Bill's, dude.
Yeah.
And
Bill,
you know what
that's
that
hard to
means,
say.
though, Tom?
Bill's wheels.
Bill's Wheels.
Bill's wheels.
What's up?
We got fitted, bro.
You calling me out?
You gonna get fitted, dude? We going skating or what? dude?
Yeah.
We were in the
Kickies
parking
and
lot doing
shovies, dude?
kickies, dude. We were doing some kickflips, man. And I'll tell you what,
Can
we
I
were
just
kinda
like use
rusty.
your board or
Yeah.
like?
Nah, dude, we're not sharing boards, bro. Get fitted, dude. We're grown ups. We don't have to do that anymore.
That's true. We got hella money, dude.
We could just drive to the skate shop and get fitted. You gonna get fitted or what? I want to.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna need
he's
more
gonna
time.
get fitted, dude.
He's getting fitted, dude.
Bro, you
It's
CrossFit
been a long
now?
time.
Think about how high you could ollie.
I weigh 215 pounds, dude. I fall hard.
Oh, I'm fucking 34 years old, dude. I'll break.
When I fall hard.
Well, you know the other thing about
Dude,
that?
the last time I skateboarded, all right, I was working as a dental assistant.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
for my dad. Okay. And
Shout out Dr. Tom.
Doc Tom.
Dr.
and,
Tom's the man.
I fell so hard doing something. I was just cruising, right? And I hit a rock.
Oh, dude, this is
I
so
hit a rock.
great.
And I was in a band, so I use my hands a lot. You like really value your hands.
Tom's a
after while.
guitarist for the audience.
Play guitar.
Great at playing the triangle.
And I was a dental assistant.
he doesn't play the triangle.
And I hit a rock and I scraped up the palms of both my hands like really bad.
Yeah.
Like you're not, how like when you skateboard a lot, you get used to falling. You can fall.
Sure.
You start to fall good.
Your
know?
hands
yeah.
get rough, too.
Like your hands get rough and you like learn how to fall. This one just caught me off guard. Boom. Dude, it's been a while.
I'll tell you what, dude.
Long story short, it's been quite a while.
The
It's been a
the
long
last
time.
time I took a hard fall, dude, it was like 2015. I was living and working up in Tahoe.
Yeah.
And I got the itch, dude. I was
This
like,
is a great
I was
fucking
like,
story.
Me and my girlfriend had just broke up. Right, I like put on 20 pounds, dude, because I was playing Destiny.
Shout out to Destiny.
Yeah, I was playing Destiny.
And you needed to get outside, man.
I was doing so much Destiny that like my buddy John Racksack, our friend John, like he was like, dude, like you gotta do something, dude, because you're like fucking, like,
Yeah.
You're getting fat and
I went
pale,
from
dude.
like yoked to fat like real quick, dude. And so I was like, all right, well, what can I do? I go to the gym, but like I gotta get my cardio. All right, I'll start skating again. Like
There
I'll
you go.
fucking
Yeah.
rehash it. So I went. I bought a complete, dude. I got some shoes. I bought a hat. I'm like ready to go. I
Look the
fucking
part.
I go to the only paved parking lot in South Lake Tahoe,
Oh,
right? And I'm
man.
just like pushing around. I'm like, oh damn, dude, this feels good.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like doing some ollies, right? And then I'm like, let's go fast.
Yeah.
Like let's
fast.
fucking. I want to feel the wind in my
fucking
hair.
trot.
So I fucking started going fast, dude. And I hit a pebble, dude, and just I fell bad.
Dude.
Like you don't know how to fall anymore. So
I
I
know.
I hit my head, dude, and I was fully concussed. Like I caught a concussion, dude.
Could you imagine if you hit that parking lot with the helmet on, though?
Oh, dude.
Dude.
Good topic right there.
I mean, you
I
had
thought
to
about
get
it,
you
dude.
had to get that concussion, because it would
needed
be
it.
so lame if you were wearing a helmet.
You can't
out
wear
there.
a helmet, dude.
Like, you can't wear a helmet skating.
Like
That's
even
just the
though
way
like
it is.
if we
Yeah.
hurt ourselves now, like
Yeah.
we have to pay for it,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
another element that sucks. But we're still
Yeah.
gonna do it, dude.
I'm still gonna do it,
yeah.
dude. That's part of
So-
it, dude. Feel the pain.
But dude, that concussion though, like I got back to the house and Ragsack was like, "Oh, dude, how was it?" And I was like, "Fucking good, dude." I hit a pebble though, And so to this day, Ragsack will like text me out of nowhere and be like, "Hit any pebbles lately?" And I'm like, "Fuck you, dude." Like, but he gets me, dude.
Dude, he does that. Huh?
He does that.
I have a video just like that on my Instagram. Remember, it was you, me, and John Borda at the St. Francis High School in Watsonville, and it's like this fucking shitty little like curb to like planter gap. And I just had this new deck, and the fucking trucks were so loose that I landed and pinched my wheel.
Yep.
Not a pebble. I thought it was a pebble, but I pinched my wheel and flew across the whole length of the parking spot.
Yeah.
Like where you park your car, those white lines. I pinched my wheel at the beginning and then flew in slow-mo across the whole fucking street line, dude.
Dude, it's brutal.
It's on my Instagram, dude.
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
fucking
link Dallas's
shitty
Instagram,
quality,
dude.
dude.
Shout out. Let's give some. I want to give some shout outs to my old skater bros right now.
Oh, dude, that's
You
a
know?
good great
You know?
idea, dude.
Good call, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking pounded on that one, dude. Wow.
So, Jason Montero, Devin Masters, Ian Kuhn, rest in peace.
Man.
And gosh, Ed Shimizu.
That's all tough.
Wherever
word.
you are, man, what's up, dude?
Hell yeah,
hell
You
Tom.
know?
That's
Yeah,
like old
those
school
some
Santa
name-
Cruz skate
Ed
bros.
Yeah.
Shimizu.
Dude, that was
yeah.
my boy right there.
Hell
I
yeah.
haven't
Hell yeah,
seen
Tom.
him in like 20 years.
Damn.
Well,
I hope he's still
longer
skating.
Than that.
I hope he's still skating too.
I don't
dude.
know.
All right, shout out to my old crew, dude. We've got like the crew I told you, like they were the Rays, and I was the fuck shit.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
You know, which is kind of weird to say, like, oh, it's the fuck shit. It just sounds weird.
Oh, it's
saying.
fuck shit.
But we're talking about Brandon Yates,
Okay.
who I'm pretty sure still skates, dude. And this kid got nasty. Like I remember when I like cleaned up a little bit and we went back to the park.
Yeah.
Because I was always like better than like the crew, because like I got them into skating, or I don't want to sound so pretentious, but like they started skating when I had already been skating for like 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
But when I cleaned up and went back to the park, dude, these kids were nasty, dude. Like
Fuck yeah.
doing the crazy. I like saw him like. We got to the park, dude, and he cruised in and like kick flipped the 5-stair, like hit the handrail. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm sucking, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Anyways,
Dude.
Brandon Yates, dude, I hope you're still skating, man. He's like a pastor now, dude. Like,
Damn, he found
got kids
God,
and
dude.
shit. Oh, dude, it's
Wow.
awesome, man. Yeah.
It's a good story.
Brandon Yates, Drew Kennedy, another kid, dude. This kid just slayed, bro. We've got, Drew Phillips.
Drew Phillips.
Drew Kennedy was, he rollerbladed. And
Oh,
him and I were
fuck.
skating, dude, like this when we were little kids, dude.
Yeah.
He was nasty, too, hitting handrails and shit.
Yeah.
So Drew Phillips, Drew Kennedy, Brandon Yates. I know I'm forgetting people, dude. Oh,
know, me
Matt
too.
Hoffmackel. That's a real name.
That's
dude.
a real name,
My
dude.
boy Matt, dude. That's Spiff.
Hoffmackel?
Remember I told you about
Hoffmackel.
Spiff?
Spiff's way
That's the
cooler
dude,
than
dude.
Hoffmackel, dude.
Sean Matiska, he was like fucking, dude, he was sponsored and shit. Like,
Really?
he was
Yeah.
nasty. Yeah, dude.
that name
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
familiar.
He's like, dude, so Sean, okay, when I found drugs, everybody else just excelled. So don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Sean Matiska was like,
Side note.
pretty much like semi-pro skater, and then became like, I started DJing,
Yeah.
right? And then he started DJing.
Oh, that's how I know this dude.
Yeah, dude.
DJ stories.
I've showed you this guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
He became like a professional DJ.
That name sounds super
dude,
familiar.
Tiesto plays this kid's tracks.
Wow.
Crazy, dude.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so as everyone else fucking, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, but we got it together, y'all.
Okay.
Dal, what about you, man? Shout out your crew.
Shout out to Brandon Karish, one of my best friends to this day. I don't know if he still pushes a board around. He's more into snowboarding these days. Willie Fowler, I know he's still skateboarding. What's up, Willie? Dude's got a mini ramp in his house right now. Dude, Snapchat and
Oh,
Instagram.
is that the one you sent me a picture of?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
That's it,
sick
dude.
ramp.
Kills it, dude. He's still skating to this day. It's one of my favorite qualities about Willie Fowler is he's the same person he was fucking 15 years ago, dude.
Awesome.
Carson Edmonds, Dan Thompson, super good dude right there. He was sick at skateboarding too. Graham Anderson. And then, dude, it was kind of weird. Growing up, I had like the crew that I skated with. And then when I got to high school, I got like a different skate crew. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. But Daniel Weintraub, Greg Rubner, however you want to say it. Me, Daniel, and Greg. I feel like there was like one more. Ryan Eggleston, whatever, dude. I know he's still skating. Robbie Gregory, one of the fucking first kids I started skating with. I remember this kid racked his gooch so hard.
Oh, bro.
And I just started crying, dude. And I'm like, I remember like, no offense, like losing respect for him, you know? Like he tried to like heel flip a curb, dude, and just fucking gooched himself so hard.
With the nose?
Yeah, and was like one of those like,
that
I gotta
was
go
me,
home.
dude.
I have to go home.
That was me, dude.
I'm like, what do you mean
That
go
happened
home,
to you?
dude?
You cried?
Yeah. I don't.
Fuck, dude.
You get your shout outs in, dude.
Yeah, dude. So
You know?
shout out to Robbie Gregory, dude. I hope you still have your fucking gooch.
He's got it.
Yeah, he's still got it.
doing it.
But anyways, yeah, dude. So I skated with a lot of kids.
Yeah.
But definitely, like when I started getting good at skateboarding was with Daniel Weintraub and Greg Rubner, and we started making this video called Tomfoolery. I forget what happened.
Is this video on YouTube?
It's not. I mean, it could be.
Damn it.
I know we used to have a couple clips on YouTube. This kid, Jesse Marin, would film us. He didn't skateboard. His nickname was J-Mo. He got into fucking DJing music too. Anyways, but yeah, dude, shout out to all those kids. They're probably, for the most part, still skating, dude. Like, we had a fat group of kids.
That's a fat crew.
Yeah, dude.
Right
and there was
there,
like
dude.
some younger cats that were a little bit younger than me. Russell Boring, who's in the band Brockhampton now, super famous. Russell Boring was sick at skating.
See, Dow can remember all these because
I'm a savant with names too.
Dude, he remembers
you are.
everything.
yeah, dude. I
He
don't forget
remembers
shit, bro.
everything.
I was like, I named like 4 people, man. Like,
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll keep that's it on the shout outs to you. But I hope you boys are still skating and having
We
fun.
hope you're all skating, and I just want to, like, on the air last time, you know, like, we're starting a skate crew again, dude. Like,
Yeah.
We are.
All right. I want to share one more memory, though.
All right, are you going to commit
Okay.
to the skate team?
I'm
or-
going to share one
Tom's
more
already on
memory.
the crew, dude.
All
God,
right,
I
fair
can't
enough.
remember the name of the place, though. Damn it. So when I was, when I was in 7th grade, I think 8th grade.
Okay.
This guy named Miles Kirchner, who's actually like super, like, he has his own company now. Like Grapes is the name of the company.
Wow.
And he's got like,
It's called Grapes.
he's got like 500,000 followers on Instagram. Anyways, he's like doing things. But he would every year, I think 2 years in a row, he would have a birthday party at this this skate park, or it was like an indoor skate park in Monterey.
Oh, shit.
And where we would go there and spend the night and just skate all night long
Dude.
on these like wooden ramps, like sick park.
That's awesome.
And that's just one of those memories that the movie brings up, It's
yeah.
just us staying up all night. Like, we had sleeping bags. We would sleep like on the ramps. And his parents would, pay for this place all night. And like 15 of us would all go and just kill it all night, dude. Just like get super competitive.
Oh, yeah.
And just get after it. There was a vert ramp. There was this like, 6-foot half pipe with the spine and like launch ramps and everything. Anywho,
Fuck, man. I mean,
It was
I
a
was
thought-
just about to dive into more skate shit, but we've been at this for
a while.
like, this is probably one of our longest ones, dude.
Sorry.
So Tom,
I had to.
Yeah.
I'm totally done.
that's
totally
it.
done.
Yeah, I just had to share that though.
No,
because
I
that-
love it, dude.
Like
That's the spirit, dude.
That's the
that
spirit.
was the spirit, dude. Like that. Those nights are like exactly what this movie reminds me of.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just skating with your boys.
That's it.
All night, dude.
I know you want to wrap it up. Let's do it.
Okay, let's wrap.
I'm down.
All right, so that was mid-90s, written and directed by Jonah Hill, coming in at like an hour and
24
30
minutes.
Hour 24?
84 minutes.
84-minute
Numbers, I'm
runtime.
good with
Just
those.
let it play.
Let
in
it
the
play,
background.
dude. A+,
You know?
A-.
A.
95.
Yeah, so we're calling it A all around. We hope you enjoyed this
Yeah.
extremely long episode, but we felt like, you know what, like we're gonna send it like
Yeah.
Stevie sent it on that roof gap.
We took risks.
We took risks, and dude,
We had to.
here we are, man.
Here we are, man.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're listening on iTunes, make sure you rate and review the show. We'd greatly appreciate your feedback. Share it with your buddies if you think they'd like it. If you're checking us out on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and click the little bell, as Michael would say, because that will make sure that you get notified anytime we upload new material, so that you're staying in the know when it comes to what you should watch or what you shouldn't watch. I had a great time with you guys. Dallas, great job in the studio tonight,
Thanks,
bro.
dude.
We're gonna
It's
get
good
you
to be
back
here.
for sure. Good to have Tom back on the featured flick.
Fuck yeah.
We'll be back next week. I don't know exactly what we're talking about just yet, but it's gonna be dope.
Okay.
I'm Jeremy Miller.
Tommy Lagan.
Dallas Terrell.
We'll see you guys next time.